All right, guys, so we're going to be talking today about how many times should you call a lead before you decide to quit calling. And if you are a brand new agent or an agent frustrated by making calls and you're not getting any of them to pick up, then this video is absolutely for you. My name is David Duford, owner of Duford Insurance Group. I train and recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense, Medicare, and annuities, both face-to-face and over the phone. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Would love to have you as a regular subscriber. And thanks for watching. So let's answer that very oft-asked question. Dave, how many times should I call an insurance lead before giving up? Well, in short, my answer to you is this, with a little bit more detail we'll fill in. It is to call until they buy or they die. In other words, you always continue to call those leads that otherwise never pick up. Now, the question is, how do we grade the quality of what we call? In other words, if I have leads that are 6 months old or leads that are fresh and brand new, which one of those leads do we want to call first? So first of all, let's take the obvious, hopefully. If it's not, it will be now. Your effort should be every single week to call those leads that are brand new first and foremost. Those should receive the volume of your dial attempts every single call you make, about 80% of the time. In other words, if you've got leads from last week that you diligently called on that entire week prior to this week, you should probably shove those leads to the bottom of the pile, and instead of focusing on the bottom pile leads, focus on the fresh leads. Call them to death. Never give up on actually calling those for that entire week. Spend your entire time, if possible, calling those brand new leads. Now, why is that the case? Because we know with time, we know what kind of leads are probably working, either some kind of telemarketing, digital like Facebook lead, or a direct mail lead. With time, these leads get old. They get stale. The likelihood of a lead picking up after you dial it 5, 10 plus times, guess what? Lowers in propensity. Whereas the likelihood of a lead picking up in the first 1 to 5 attempts is way higher. So it only makes sense to dial as much as possible the fresh leads because they exhibit the best chances of success. Now, of course, I'm not saying that your old leads are invalid or they won't ever be of any use. I'm just saying that statistically speaking, if you've put in the effort to call these leads for the first week and the outcome of all of those dialing attempts is nothing, as in no pickups, then you can pretty much rest assured that they're going to be next to impossible to pick up on the phone. Now, of course, if you're selling face-to-face, you can definitely go swing by and see those people unannounced and be shocked at how many people you'll get to pick up the door or answer the door instead of picking up the phone. So, and you can always use those leads when you have a week where your lead flow is off. So I'm not suggesting that you throw away those old leads. I think that's stupid. I think what's smart, though, is to reserve them for the weeks where things are slow. Maybe your response returns on your leads have been bad or your vendor goes belly up and you need to work some other leads to stay busy. Go call back on those old leads and you'll be surprised. Some of them will start to pick up. There's still opportunity in those because it's likely if those old leads never picked up for you, they never picked up for anybody else. So there's still some kind of opportunity in those, of course. So bottom line here, guys, is always focus your efforts on the brand new leads first and foremost. And after you've worked through those brand new leads, let's say for a week, and you've diligently called, whether you're selling over the phone or face-to-face, and there's some of those leads that won't pick up for anybody, then those go to the B pile or the D pile, the old pile, to be called on only in necessity if you're selling over the phone, or if you find yourself in the same neighborhood as your fresh leads, and you might as well just stop by and door knock those because a lot more people will answer the door than answer a phone call. So I hope that gives you some perspective. Always call those leads. Focus your efforts, though, on the new ones, and focus your efforts on the old ones when you're short on new leads or you're out in the field already working your new leads on a door-knocking basis. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some value out of it. Please like and subscribe and share if you haven't already. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And learn more about working for Duford Insurance Group at the links above or below, like I said, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.